Darkside here, and welcome back to another video. What's up, guys? Honkai Star Rail. Oh boy, Honkai Star Rail. There's been a lot of controversy around this game, a lot of drama, a lot of concern, and frustrated content creators and players alike. The community was kind of shaken, if you could say, around the latest patch, Amphoreus. So I don't know. I even seen one creator. I forgot his name. Legion something. I can't think of his name. Great creator. I just forgot his name. Don't take it the wrong way. He made a video. He looked so depressed. He said, I'm not covering this game anymore. He goes, I can't. He said he couldn't even get through that 10-hour quest you have to do in the latest patch. And then, what is that, Amphoreus? He said he couldn't do it. He had his editor or somebody on his team do some of it, and they couldn't even do it. So, I don't know. He said he'll come back if the game gets a lot better. So, I'm just saying, this is an example of what's going on these days with Honkai Star Rail. But, there's always a silver lining in every cloud. So I'm on esports.gg. I was trying to look for this on Hoyo, whatever, their Hoyo site, but I couldn't find it, so this will have to do. Honkai Star Rail promises character buffs and better storytelling. I think that's phenomenal. The reason why I think it's phenomenal is because you're listening to your community. You're creating a special bond between the community and the devs. And if things are done correctly and things are listened to and implemented, that just strengthens the community, and there's a bond that's created that's almost inseparable. I can't say inseparable, but you know what I mean. And I think that's great. A lot of companies don't listen to the community. I'm not going to mention names. This video is not for that. This video is just to specify the fact that the team that's behind Honkai Star Rail is listening, and they intend to fix things to make things better for players. Now, there's another creator that I watch. His name is Gotcha Smack. If you don't watch him, go to his channel, subscribe. Great creator. He even did a video about this, saying that he fixed Honkai Star Rail 3.0. So it's kind of funny in my opinion. But you know, in a way, he kind of did. You know, he has 90,000+ subscribers, and I'm quite sure part of that got wind to Hoyo and made them make the decision. But anyway, enough rambling on. Honkai Star Rail is about to buff old characters and the black screens that people were complaining about. So basically, it's a lot of old characters, they're getting this power creep. I can't even pronounce it. And you have a lot of old characters you can't even use anymore. So what they want to do is buff the old characters so you can still be able to use them. So they'll be usable in the future. Another thing people were complaining about in the storytelling was, they said the story was great. It's just the way it was presented that was trash. You know, a lot of black screens. One guy said there's some scene in that quest or storyline that, I don't know, it's like 10, 15 minutes long. All you're looking at is butterflies. So they're working on that. But HoYoverse developers hit turn-based Honkai Star Rail revealed future plans among the included character buffs that many have been waiting for. They also intend to improve the flow of the storytelling in the game, beginning with the recent Amphoreus episodes. So that's a win-win right there. That's pretty sweet, I think, in my opinion. In the developer radio posted on February 5th, HoYoverse announced that their plans to buff old characters. This is a part of their efforts to listen to player feedback. See again, listening to player feedback. Issues close to Trailblazer's heart, including difficulty deploying older characters on the battlefield, and strengthening of these older characters are already on schedule, says the Honkai Star Rail developers, So, Honkai Star is back in that kitchen, boy. Now, I hope all these things they're working on and they're going to implement, I hope they all goes well. I hope the little stigma that's surrounding Honkai Star Rail right now goes away and it goes back to the game that people love. I personally, sadly to say, and this is probably embarrassing, I got to get back into Honkai Star Rail. I can't remember the last time I played. It's been like forever since I played. So, I don't know. After these changes are implemented, I'll probably go back. The other changes mentioned in the developer radio will ship version 3.2, so the characters buffs may arrive around the same time. This update is scheduled on April 9th, barring any erroneous changes in the regular update cadence. Okay. But the main thing that really caught my interest is smoother storytelling. When I saw that, I said, wow, so many people are going to be pleased with this. Because all the stuff I've seen on YouTube, the different creators, people complaining, people quitting the game. It's funny. All this stuff over, all this stuff we go through just for video games. That makes me laugh. Smoother storytelling. Honkai Star Rail version 3.0 added Amphoreus, as we all know. A whole new planet for players to enjoy and discover. However, this came with a lot of backstory. We have received feedback from the Trailblazers that Amphoreus' main story contains excessive lore, exposition, and too much reading, resulting in feelings of fatigue and tedium, says Honkai HSR developers. So, to alleviate their problem, and the black screens will be less frequent from now on, we will look to arrange and present missions in a more reasonable manner and reduce tedious narrative experiences like the black screen with the white text. Yeah, a lot of people were complaining about that as well. But they're going to add easier puzzles and skipping dialogue. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I believe Wuthering Waves 1.0 when it launched had similar problems the HSR is having. A lot of dialogue, a lot of story, not being able to skip it. You just either stuck there or you just turn the game off, or you just throw your PC out the window, whatever was more convenient for you. So Honkai HSR is on the same path. Now my thing is, with today's technology, the amount of people you have working on the game, some studios have hundreds of developers. You can't implement a skip button when you create the game? That's the only thing that baffles me. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-blowing. You want to wait till you get to version 3 point whatever, and then decide to add a skip button. That just makes me laugh. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Who knows? I'm weird like that. For those who want or need it, an option to skip the design-related explanations in the story will be added. This comes in the form of dialogue options. A similar mechanic will be added to some mandatory puzzle solving in the main story for the parts of the Amphoreus story that is already live. Those will be changed in version 3.2. To tackle this issue, we will optimize the main story puzzle solving designs and provide simpler and more direct solutions for some puzzles. The dev blog wrote, this is related to the complaint that the puzzles breaks the flow of the story and ruins the immersion of the players. I think they're on the right path. This is a foot in the right direction. This is my opinion. I take my hats off to these devs. I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think HSR devs are number one. This is only in the HoYo universe, so I think ZZZ is probably 2. And then there's the other game. What's it called again? Oh yeah, Genshin Impact. That's 3. That's just my opinion. There will also be less enemies on the map to prevent the frequent interruption of map exploration and puzzle solving. So, we're going to have a skip button. You're going to be able to skip the fluff. I think a lot of players are going to be happy about this. Anyway, guys, quick video. I don't want to ramble too long. I know you got things to do. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And again, I hope this update that they're going to be working on, I hope this goes well. I hope everybody enjoys it. And I hope HSR goes back to its glory that it once was when it first launched. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.